반영되기 때문입니다.
Aren't you tired?
Yes, kind of. I'm used to my schedule now, so I'm doing the people competitions for my AP government class to focus on. And then, of course, the AP tests are later in the year that I would still be trying to pass to get credit.
밤 10시가 넘어서야 과제를 시작하는 소피아. 보통 새벽 2시까지 공부를 하는데요. 겨우 4시간을 자고 다시 일어나야 합니다.
Fall asleep and
I always wanted to
wake
push her
up.
a little extra. She would say, I got 100%. She was very happy. I'm like, yeah, well, what's wrong with 200%? And she was, even if we have like vacation times, but if they have a test coming up or they need to do studying, not only can they bring books, or they can stay home and concentrate on studying, because that's obviously a little more important than going out or going to a family function or something.
I definitely think we've always raised our kids to know that they will go to college.
Going to college, I think something you cannot compromise on, so that's expectations there.
Well, of course, we want her to be able to take care of herself, too. So, like, if she said, oh, I want to have a degree in basket weaving, I would say no. So, of course, a degree that she can make a good career.
Yeah.
그러나 과도한 경쟁 교육 속에서 학업 스트레스를 견뎌내지 못하는 아이들이 늘고 있습니다. 레이스 투 더 탑 정책이 도입된 2012년 이후 시험 부정과 약물 중독이 증가하고 학업을 포기하는 학생들이 급격히 늘었습니다.
The negative side is it's become about the test score. That's why you have cheating scandals in some states.
We've had some students that have faced these challenges and have not overcome them. We've had some students that have taken their own lives due to stress. The positive is it brings out the very best in people, competition does. The negative part is some people don't do well dealing with coming in second place.
And every week we light a candle for him.
월반을 할 만큼 공부에 열정적이었던 로이는 학년 부대표를 맡기도 했는데요. 그러나 지난해 졸업반이었던 로이는 졸업식에 참석하지 못했습니다. 명랑한 성격에 친구도 많았던 로이. 로이는 아이비리그를 목표로 5개의 AP 수업을 들었고 시험에서 늘 좋은 성적을 받곤 했습니다.
The week he took his own life, he had 5 tests in 2 days. 5 tests in 2 days. I still can't believe that. How come I didn't tell him? Forget about the tests, don't do them. So, it was Tuesday morning, and then he woke up and he told me that he has a headache and he doesn't want to go to school.
로이가 시험 준비에 지쳐있던 날, 창밖에선 눈이 오기 시작했습니다.
Everyone is at home. It's a snow day. He said, I can't go home, Mom. I have 5 tests to study to, and I'm not prepared for everything. But then his little sister came in and said, Rowie, are you going to play with us? And he said, yeah. So we went for 10 minutes. 10 minutes.
동생들과 잠시 눈싸움을 하고 들어와 다시 시험 준비에 매진했던 로이.
Hello,
다음날 아침 로이는 학교로 향하는 대신 스스로 목숨을 끊었습니다. 모두가 명문대에 진학할 거라 믿었던 17 소녀는 그렇게 세상을 떠났습니다. 로이가 떠난 지 20여일이 지난 후 학교로부터 편지 하나가 배달되었는데요.
Congratulations to select you for recognition.
뒤늦게 도착한 로이의 장학증서. 충분히 잘하고 있었는데 로이는 왜 삶을 포기했던 걸까요?
He probably said, that's it. I've had enough. I don't want to do this anymore. Because he didn't see the ending, you know. He was continuously studying. Newton was picked for #1 city in United States. This doesn't make me happy because it means that the school system here is very pressuring and very demanding. People ask me, aren't you happy that you live in such a good neighborhood and such a good city? And I said, no, I wish I lived somewhere else. At least my son would be still alive.
지역 주민들은 로이를 위한 의자를 만들었습니다. 아무리 열심히 해도 언제 낙오자가 될지 모르는 현실. 끝이 보이지 않는 공부가 고통이었던 로이는 이제 편히 쉴 수 있을까요?
Listen to your kids. If they tell you that they can't handle it, just do what they say. I didn't listen. I didn't know. But it can happen to you too. So if you put pressure on your kids, you might not see them the next day. They might take their own life. Kids can't handle it. Maybe you can as adults. Kids can't, and they won't tell you that they can't. You have to think yourself if you want to have your kids. If you don't want to lose them like I lost mine.
지금 이 순간도 아이들은 죽을 힘을 다해 견디고 있을지 모릅니다. 이제 그 목소리를 누군가는 들어줘야 하지 않을까요? 오하이오주에 있는 허드슨 고등학교는 7시 30분이었던 등교 시간을 3년 전 8시로 늦췄습니다.
Can you raise your hands if you like the new school start time? You know, 30 minutes can help you focus more. Can you raise hands? Is it you're getting benefits for 30 minutes late?
Yeah, definitely.
Can you raise your hand?
Even though it's 30 minutes, sometimes waking up just a little later helps us, you know, feel better, more rejuvenated in the morning when we're going to school rather than exhausted like zombies walking into school.
It also relieves stress, as I said before. I feel like with adequate sleep comes adequate studying, and therefore grades are better.
30분 늦게 일어나면서 수업에 더 집중할 수 있게 됐다는 아이들. 실제로 등교 시간을 늦춘 이후 허드슨 고등학교의 학업 성취도는 눈에 띄게 향상되고 있는데요.
I think the teachers, they think that, kids are more in tune, ready to start, to the point now where, according to Newsweek magazine, we're ranked number 2 in the state of Ohio and we have improved to number 64th in the entire country. And that's all predicated on achievement data, test scores, and so on. I think it's the schedule, the later starting time is one of those factors that helps kids have a positive experience in our high school.
미국 수학과 학회는 지난해 정책 보고서를 통해 등교 시간을 8시 반 이후로 늦출 것을 권고하고 있습니다. 청소년기엔 수면 호르몬인 멜라토닌이 성인보다 2시간 정도 늦게 분비되기 시작해 밤 11시가 넘어서야 잠들 수 있는데요. 늦게 잠든 청소년의 뇌는 아침 8시가 넘어야 깨어난다고 합니다.
They release melatonin about an hour and a half later than small children and adults. And that's why it's hard for teenagers to go to sleep before 11 p.m. But yet when school starts at 7 o'clock, they're getting up at 5 or 6 in the morning. To wake at 6 in the morning would be the equivalent of a 65-year-old waking every day at 1:30 in the morning, compulsory waking every day at 1:30 in the morning.
허드슨 고등학교에선 일주일 중 하루 수업 없는 날도 만들었습니다. 학생들은 각자 과제를 하거나 스스로 부족한 부분을 보충하는데요. 수업을 따라가는데 어려움을 느꼈던 학생들은 원하는 과목의 선생님을 찾아가 좀 더 상세한 설명을 들을 수 있습니다.
If you're really struggling, then you can go and talk to them and be like, look, like, I'm really stressed out about this, like, I don't understand, like, can you please explain it to me? And it's like just that one-on-one with them, and like, then they can focus on just talking to you instead of trying to talk to the whole class, like kind of in a more, like, a quick fashion. They can take the time to explain it, I guess.
It's like office hours at college. All the teachers are free. If you need help during that time, you can go see a teacher. Or if you're doing fine in your classes, you can go to the media center and relax. You can go to the commons and sit with friends and talk. You can have that time built in every week.
Middlesex High School.
Waking up to whatever is present for us in this moment. We can direct the attention down to the feet. And sensing any pulsing or tingling. Expand and contract with the breath. And then narrowing the attention down to the breath. And narrowing down to wherever the breath is most vivid to you.
미들섹스 고등학교 학생들은 일주일에 2번 마음을 비우고 정신을 집중하는 훈련을 합니다. 마음 챙김 훈련은 스트레스를 줄이고 긍정적인 감정을 유지하도록 돕는데요. 자율적으로 들을 수 있었던 이 수업은 3년 전부터 정규생 의무 수업이 되었습니다.
And maybe picking it up with the fingers. And maybe feeling the texture. So moving to the sense of touch. And the senses are always present. And maybe bringing it up to the nose. And then placing it on the tongue. And just resting it on the tongue. Feeling the texture, again, noticing maybe the impulse to chew. Feeling the weight, and then moving it over to the teeth and taking one bite.
Adding up to what Luke said, I never knew that almond tastes that good. It was so good. Like, before I was like, oh, it's kind of sweet, it's kind of like sometimes kind of salty, but right now I could taste like the bitter, the salt a little bit. I could taste like, and it was like really fun with the texture and how it's like the nut itself and the peel outside, it's like tastes different. It's awesome.